What's going on today? We're going to be talking about some strategies on how to exercise smarter, and these will help prevent injuries from happening. So I did a previous video on some other strategies on how to warm up the body to prevent injuries. So this is going to be actually specific little tweaks you can do in your workout that will decrease the risk of injuring yourself, but still give you the results you're looking for. So let's get into it. And don't forget to stay to the end because I'll throw in one extra bonus tip that I've been experimenting with that it seems like more and more literature is getting behind to show that this technique is not only safer, but is better from a hypertrophy standpoint, meaning it will help you build more muscle while being safer. What's going on? My name's Andy J, and I'm here to help millennial men feel our best. Welcome to the Brotherhood. So again, today we're going to be talking about some smart ways to tweak your workouts. Adding in these strategies will not only make your workouts safer, but they will help you with muscle growth. So let's get into the good stuff. Before we do that, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment of any type of workouts or strategies that have been working for you. Because again, we're building community here. So your comments and engagement is always appreciated. So one exercise strategy that is really good to always talk about are compound exercises. These are the things like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, anything that's utilizing multiple muscle groups or primary muscle groups, but utilizing a lot of muscle groups or smaller supporting muscle groups at the same time is always really useful because you're basically getting more from that particular exercise. Now, there is arguments for isolative types of exercises, particularly for bodybuilding, but compounds are great because it utilizes so much of a certain section of the body, and if done correctly can actually be safer in a lot of ways because it's incorporating a lot of the supporting muscle groups, the primary muscle groups, and the secondary muscle groups. Another important tip is utilizing or being aware of speed and control. So what's been really popular in traditional bodybuilding communities is what's called ego lifting, where it's like you're just flinging the weights around very quickly. And they are effective, but there's a high risk to reward ratio. Also, I don't particularly like this type of ego lifting because there's inconsistencies. It's harder to measure. So you don't really know if you're progressing, because I'm a big fan of measuring your workouts, seeing if you've been able to put up more reps or more weight each particular time, so you know you're progressing or you need to be recovering. So being aware of the control and the speed to which you're doing the exercise can be really effective. And what this translates into is just basically trying to slow down your workouts a little bit when you're moving through the phases of your positive and negative reps. You're being more aware of how fast you're doing that, and then you're kind of maintaining a consistent cadence throughout that. Just doing that alone will get you into your body a lot more and will make the workouts a lot safer. And the final tip that I find to be really effective is trying to put yourself to muscular failure as much as possible, but doing it in a controlled way. So again, limiting the ego lifting, moving into the state to which your muscles can no longer move through the rep in good form. And then being aware of this can be really actually not only better from a standpoint of challenging your musculature, but it's also safer in a lot of ways because you're more present in the experience of actually trying to do the exercise. So those would be probably the main tips. And then, as I said, towards the end, I wanted to give this like bonus tip. The bonus tip that I find to be really effective is really slowing down the negatives. So what that means is on any exercise, when you're pushing the weight up, when you're coming back, you're generally about 70% stronger on the way back. So slowing that down, so you're not just like pumping out reps, will naturally make the workout a lot safer. But there's so much literature to show that more hypertrophy actually happens on the negative. So the more you're able to do that, the more you're able to control the negative and slow it down. I would say even to 5 seconds or 3 seconds is usually a good sweet spot, but it can be depending on the equipment. If it's using cables or there's less friction points, you can go 7 seconds or 10 seconds on the negative. You can go as slow as you want as long as you're not creating resting opportunities, and then those are going to help make the exercise harder, which is going to challenge you more, but at the same time it's going to be making the exercise safer. So I hope you found that useful. Let me know if there's any other ones that you may have thought of that would be helpful for other people to experiment with. I'd also be curious to know because I'm always playing with my workouts and trying to find ways to make it safer, but also to challenge myself a lot more during the exercise. So like and comment and subscribe. That's always greatly appreciated. Again, we're trying to build this channel up, so your engagement is always appreciated because we're trying to build community here. I think that's it for now. I'm going to put some other videos that are connected to this video to help you on your journey. And let me know if you have any other questions. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon.